The Prime Minister took aim at reform in a speech to the Scottish Labour conference. Nigel Farage hit back at desperate Sir Keir Starmer after he launched an attack on Reform UK. The Prime Minister accused the insurgent party of dangerous right-wing politics and insisted it was not the answer for Britain. In a speech at the Scottish Labour conference, Sir Keir claimed Mr Farage's party would charge people to use the NHS. He also warned of the loss of skilled jobs as he announced extra funding for Grangemouth, where an oil refinery is set to close. But the Reform UK leader said, "How dare Starmer talk to us about jobs? Scotland has lost more than 70,000 jobs linked to the North Sea as a result of government net zero policies over the past decade. The remaining 30,000 workers directly employed in the North Sea and 90,000 jobs supported by the spending of oil and gas workers will be the cost of his." Starmer's disastrous budget kicks in on April 1 and will cost even more jobs in Scotland because of his national insurance contribution rises imposed on businesses. His comments on the NHS are completely untrue. The Prime Minister must be getting desperate. Under Reform UK, the NHS will always be free at the point of use. Reform MP Lee Anderson added, "Free gear Keir has finally woken up to the threat of reform. There is nothing dangerous about a party that wants to secure its borders, put police back on the street and put British people first." Sir Keir is on borrowed time and his current rants are the sign of a desperate man. The Prime Minister told the conference in Glasgow that Labour must be ready to tackle the threat of reform, which is topping some national opinion polls. He said there had been a rise in dangerous right-wing politics and those who claim to be seeking to tilt politics towards the interests of working people. He said, "We have to be ready for this test. Ready to point out that beneath their bluster, the alternative they offer